Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, that's all right. That's on me. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago. How'd you like that hum?
I like the hum since I didn't have any music.
Get off my wires.
Since you didn't give me any music, I like the hum.
I don't have any wires. You got to wear the
music?
You got to wear. Wait a minute. Where's the music?
You gave me no music today.
I didn't give you no music. We play music on the box.
Okay. You did?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
No, because you don't have your headset on. That's what happens when you don't wear your headset. Now, I got my Coach Carvello hat on. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, that's the wrong coach, though.
No, but Coach Carvello wears a hat.
He does?
Yes, they all came in yesterday into the studio wearing hats.
Oh,
Steven, except for Tommy. You notice that? That's the new thing now. They're all gangsters. All
yeah,
gangsters.
I understand we're having some show coming up next week.
That's right.
I've been told, but not told.
We're going to have the gangsters in New York in the
I've
house.
been told we got a show, and I cannot know anything about the show except it's me and some guys.
Well, I got some good news.
I got a guy. I'm going to have a lot of guys next week on this wonderful Wednesday.
I got good news for you because Michelle Spears is going to come here. We're going to do a little something with that too. We're going to
we're
blow
gonna even out the playing
Coach's
field.
mind out. We're going to invite Miss Florida.
Oh, no.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Karen Turk, you were on notice. Apparently, you'll be joining us for the boys' show next week.
That's right. We're going to go all out and have some fun with that bad boy.
Mrs. Florida, welcome to a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Wonderful Wellness Wednesday. I said to the ladies, what are we talking about? And they go, well, wellness, of course. I'm like, of course we are. You can find us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We have food coming as soon as they get here, coming all the way from Miami, that Melissa sent up for us, Adasha?
Correct.
Adasha Protein. And it got so crazy between Adasha and the Yahtzee Tea Room. I got so confused with all these names. I said, no, you're not coming, they're coming. They said, no, you already booked me, but yes, they are coming today. All these names are so confusing to me. Maybe Noah understands them all, but for me, we're not even telling Freddie what the names are.
Yes,
Don't you
I
think?
agree. I agree.
I'm going to tell you something.
You didn't understand any of that conversation I just
I didn't
had.
understand anything she just said.
But you all did, right?
Yes,
Of
we
course,
did.
you guys are all in the same
Yes.
wavelength.
All four of us.
Hey, Tom, did you understand a word she said?
Not one word.
Not one.
One word.
All I heard was yabba dabba doo. And I said, we're the
Yabba-dabba-doo.
Flintstones.
To you. Happy wonderful Wednesday to you.
Happy wonderful Wednesday.
Look what I got
Happy
out.
hump day.
My wish wand is out.
I hate that one.
No hump day for you,
I
by the
love
way.
that one.
She
That
likes
one
my
is
wish
Me
wand.
too. I love
That
it.
one is suffering from identity crisis.
We got a lot going on today. We've got Melissa, we've got Holistic Healing, Deborah Size, Noah Crane, we're talking Conscious Co-op, and the 1 o'clock hour, we've got Barbara Beckler coming from Living Waters Medical Rejuvenation Day Spa. She needs to shorten her name, or I need to stop drinking so much coffee. I don't know.
Is that a place or a business?
That is Barbara's place of
Living
business.
Spa.
Living Waters.
Yes.
So let me tell you about this morning.
I'm
I only
afraid to
had
ask.
half a scoop of the Utopia coffee.
First of all,
What?
is this Utopia coffee?
Yes. How'd
So
you
why
like
don't you bring that out so we can show people what that is?
it? We shall.
Utopia coffee.
The
Thank you
beautiful,
for
the beautiful Utopia
Chit-
coffee. I
chit-
feel like chit chat. I feel like Vanna White for Utopia coffee.
Chit Chat Wednesdays. Utopia coffee. Did you offer our guests any coffee?
Would you guys like some
Well, you don't
coffee?
drink coffee.
I don't like
You
coffee.
offer
I'm
coffee.
back on coffee again.
Are you?
Then I need to show you all the benefits of this Utopia coffee because
Ooh.
I'm only on a half a scoop.
Yeah, that's the
Flying.
story of your life.
You,
You have a scoop. You have a scoop.
you got a full scoop going there,
Do
my
I?
friend.
I'm going to tell you.
Let's see
As,
what it's all about.
Check it out because it's got nootropics and all these, right? Everything that you would know
coordinated.
about.
did you offer Noah any Utopia coffee?
I would more than happy to.
Let me tell you. Let me explain something. Can I explain
It has
something?
The cups are
adaptogenic
empty.
herbs
The
in it,
cups-
which is amazing.
The cups.
That's good.
The
Are
cups
empty?
are empty. See. Look
We'll
at-
offer
let
some
me show-
coffee. They're empty.
Yeah. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna. This thing is falling apart here. Look at this.
My flowers. I know. Flying petals.
Well, I'll wait for the
Wanna
interns
be
to
your
make a
next
pot of
little
coffee
coffee
and
thing.
we'll
At least you
walk
won't
right now,
feel
so
so
we have the
guilty.
chit chat. No, you drink coffee?
I've been doing
That's
espressos.
once in a while.
Once in a
Not
while?
big coffee.
Well, this is
Sounds
better.
like a different kind of coffee.
Melissa, you're eating
Like
it.
it's
What do
got
you
all the
think?
benefits.
I think
Yeah, it sounds good.
it's a brilliant idea. They have everything in there to kind of counterbalance the caffeine. So it's filled with adaptogenic herbs.
A who herb? Epidemic?
Epigenic.
Yeah.
Epidemic?
Apogenic.
Amazing Grace. You ever heard of epidemic?
Say that 3 times.
Have you?
Yes. 3 times fast, Freddie.
It came from Utopia or something?
Utopia?
It puts you into a state of utopia.
Yes.
Oh.
It calms you,
That's where it
lifts
comes
you.
from.
It sort of pushes
I don't know
you.
where it comes from, but that's what I'm saying.
Apotropic infused coffee.
right? So it's got all the benefits you need to make you euphoric, like we see here every day in the cafe. So those who want to act like us, we're going to get you the coffee right out there. We had Amazing Grace. She's here. She brought a guest with her.
Amazing.
Michelle
Grace.
Spears is in the house.
What was that?
I don't know.
Say that again. Speak into that microphone. I give her a microphone. She puts it on the chair.
put it on the chair.
I'm sure that the chair can hear very well. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Everybody's beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And
Well,
I'm sorry, and
welcome.
you are?
I'm Stephanie.
How are you, Stephanie?
Very well.
Are you visiting the gallery for the first time? Or you?
Yes, I am, and I'm excited.
Isn't it beautiful? Put that closer to your mouth. Did you like the?
It is stunning, yes.
Is it nice?
This
Yeah.
is heaven for me.
Heaven.
That's what we see every day when we go to work.
Yeah.
Heaven and utopia all rolled up into one. Does not get better than this.
That's right.
And they say we go to work every day.
Come join our fun part of our live studio audience. We are at the heart of Delray Gallery at 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. We still have not gotten to Mattress One Time. We need to call them because they're at 1440 North Federal Highway in Pompano. So many of our clients end up at Mattress One instead of here
They
sometimes.
go to Pompano. They go to sleep.
Yes.
And the guy's making a killing in Pompano. He's
Yeah.
selling mattresses galore. And he says, oh, the Brooklyn Cafe. Here's their mattress. And we don't even know who they are.
That's exactly it. That's what's going on.
Now, I have some exciting news. We're in negotiations with the Heart of Delray. The Heart? Or the Art?
Heart.
The Heart of Delray. We're going to try to open up a production studio for seminars. And I'm going to pump that out for the next few days. We're talking to Dan. Object of the game is to invite people to come down and meet and greet and talk and share. And we're going
I
to
feel
have
like
time.
we're at Disney World, breakfast with the characters.
Well, you know, the summer's coming. If I got to be Disney World, I'll put a slide in the back into the pool.
We just need someone dressed up as a character. We can have breakfast greetings with the characters. That'd be you and me.
Oh, you want to have all the Disney characters?
No, you and me. Or someone else come in costume.
I don't know. Okay, that's it. You're cut off. No more coffee for you.
No more
And
I was
coffee.
gonna say, are you on the coffee right now?
Yes,
She's on.
and
She gets real kooky.
let me tell you something. It's a half a scoop, and I still have a half a cup left. Is
But she
that the
gets
craziest
real-
thing?
But she's hyper
She looks
anyways.
alert.
You know,
She's
she
very
gets
hyper.
real kooky.
I'm
And
alert.
then she starts having conversations, and you're like, I'm sorry, what did she say?
But you know what? I've got things to give away. Can we put it out there to
Yes,
give
let's
away?
give away something.
We've got tickets to give away from the lovely Jessie Campo this weekend. We've got 2 tickets for the monologue competition down at the Marseille Hotel in Miami Beach. We've got tickets for Keith David, actor Keith David of film and television. So that is on Saturday down at the Wolfson Museum.
You know who Keith David is, right?
And for the awards ceremony, Miami Web Fest. All of these tickets are brought to you by Miami Web Fest. We've got 2 tickets for the awards ceremony on Sunday at the Fillmore Theater, which sounds amazing, right?
Yeah.
So write in, give us a call, 888-565-1470, and leave a message with Joe, and we will get that on our 1 o'clock hour. Or write into Facebook, or you can also send Freddy a message. Get your phone out, ready to text. In the text, 80800. And in the message, put in AMP2, AMP number 2, TV. You'll download his card, send him a message that you want these tickets, and we just have to get the names, and everything will be a will call for you. We'll get the names out tomorrow, and all the tickets will be a will call for you.
How
coming
many
this
tickets
weekend.
do we have to give out?
I have 6. I've got 2 for each.
2 for each.
So we can do a package deal, or I can do 2 and 2, which
Okay.
is 2.
That's
2,
right.
2,
So-
and 2 more.
So you know what they say.
I love her.
telling
Don't
you.
you love
ran out of
Dawn? I
fingers
love
on
her.
that one hand.
I want to take her home and package her up. She's so
Package her up a
cute.
little, as Faith Washington says, my little Dawn doll, just like that. That's what I need. I need a little Dawn doll.
Somebody take her home, please.
But
This is going to be the longest 2 hours of my life. I can see that already.
so,
Also, our friends at Are You Ready? Ready.
Ready.
Also, they're giving out fans. So more on this, but get ready if you want one of these.
Michelle,
Solar
this
fan.
is something we got
So
to hook
it's
you up
solar.
with. Because
Solar
you turned
fans.
it on, it's a menopause dream.
It is not.
Because you do not need to plug it in. It works on solar power.
is
So when
not-
you're having a hot flash,
I need that for a vendor event.
or all your plugs
Yeah,
are
that's
filled
a good
up
idea.
next to your bed,
It is not a menopause
and
fan.
it doesn't need batteries either.
It is not a menopause fan.
It's an emergency fan, and
It's a
sometimes
fan.
menopause is an emergency.
It's
I know
a
a lot of vendors that would like
Thank
that
you very
for
much.
events.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
it's a
Yeah.
fan. It's not a menopause fan.
How you doing over there, Freddie? I don't think I
Whoa.
get any more coffee.
But anybody, we're gonna cut you off. All right, let's get into the second. It's not a menopause fan, but it's fun.
It's
We
not
need,
a menopause
we need to
fan.
get her some wine.
It is a
That'll
fan
help.
that works on
Counterbalance.
solar power and also has a flashlight on the bottom, and then it has a whole top light, so it's an emergency fan. It is great for senior centers. It can go in any adult living facility because it will charge on the windowsill, and then they always have a fan in an emergency, always have a light in an emergency. For me, the emergency is, it's a little warm in here sometimes, so then I would have the fan.
So it's a menopause fan and it has a flashlight.
know how many
wanna
women-
you want to elaborate on
How
that?
big is it? How big is it?
How big is
is
what?
it like a big box fan
No,
or
it's
is
about
it
the
small?
size of a piece of paper.
Oh, wow, okay.
About that size.
That's
so
cool.
from what I've been
Right over there.
told, from what I've been told, Michelle Spears, and you might know better, or ladies pipe in because you work with an adult population. Sometimes when we get a little warm at night,
So what's
Yes.
and
the,
they keep fans
so
on their
what's-
bedside.
So what's
Yep.
the flashlight all about?
Hello, welcome to my
Michelle
world.
Spears
So
what we can
Michelle
do with the
Spears, can you
flashlight,
elaborate about the flashlight?
Welcome to my world, and I'm not a senior yet.
right? So it gets a little warm at night
what
sometimes.
she said.
I heard what she said.
Gotta
So
see
we
where
need a
the wind
fan.
is.
You got to see which way the wind is blowing.
It does, it gets
Yeah.
warm.
So that's going out at Are You Ready?
That's you going wherever you're going with this thing.
And you know what? For more information on the fan, you can go to BeBetterPrepared.info, and all that information is there.
That's right. And we're getting some tickets, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that's coming with this company. More on that next week.
A lot of things coming up. And the big news is we are prepared for Friday.
Yes, we are. As a
We've
matter
got
of
our
fact,
mini kit ready, Noah, for the Conscious Co-op event on Friday, which we've been working on with Tom at SoFlo. We now, hopefully, we got it up and going.
not only that, but we're going to be able to stream from there. So
Yes, I'm so
Oh, that'd be great.
it's going to be
I'm going to
hopefully.
move you closer to this.
Hopefully the deal will work.
Tell us
And
about
Tom
Friday.
we failed a few times with Tom, but hopefully this time it will work.
Freddie had his wires uncrossed, and now we're good to go.
I had the wires crossed. That's why we couldn't find
He had the
problem.
wires crossed, and the sound was on mute. Very small technical glitches, so easy to fix.
That's right.
How you doing?
That happens to the best of
It
us.
happens.
If we're off the subject, I just want to let you guys know there is an oil for menopause.
Look at that. So what is that?
There is oils for menopause.
There's
Does that help
oils,
you?
there's
oils for
essential
everything.
oils
Are-
for menopause.
Are you
yeah.
pointing
There are
towards
essential oils.
menopause, men or women menopause?
Women.
Women, because you pointed at me. I said,
Well, you know it's menopause.
You know why they
Men
call
cause
it?
it, and we have to pause when you ask us a question. Okay? That's what I tell my clients. Sorry, I do love you,
do,
Freddie.
do you know that menopause means
Stealing that, Deb.
You can have it.
menopause is because you're pausing our life. It's the other way around.
No, we have to pause seriously before we
We
answer a
used to live 10
question.
years longer until we met you people. know
Steven,
that,
you
right?
good back there?
You how many years longer?
10.
Really?
We died 10 years earlier now.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought. Well,
Why is that?
because we know women.
Oh, I know. I feel so sorry.
Tara,
for
you know that, right? Men live 10 years longer because they have to live with women. True fact.
True fact.
have to live.
Well, they
He
do.
wants to.
They don't
But I
have
do
to
want
live
to talk about Conscious Co-op on Friday.
children, huh?
I want to talk about what's happening for Conscious Co-op on
Okay.
Friday. Tell us about your event, Miss Noah Crane.
Yes, thank you again for having me, Dawn and Freddie. I love being here. Beautiful energy, beautiful
And
people.
we love you too.
Love you
We
all.
love you, Noah.
Thank you.
It's like a Deb Fest here
So,
today.
so glad. So we have our Conscious Co-op meeting this Friday at the Wyndham Hotel in Boca Raton, 1950 Glades Road. Everybody's welcome. It's really a beautiful connection of the souls coming together to help empower each other, help each other on this journey. I do believe that together we are one and together we win. And by helping each other and supporting each other, that's where the real transformation happens. This particular meeting, we're having Dr. Shivanti Gupta come and speak about Ayurvedic medicine and what she's doing in the world to make the world a better place. I'm very excited to have her there. She'll also be selling her herbs. We also have a vendor that's going to be coming selling all kinds of stones and essential oils and things from India. She's incredible. She just reached out to me. She's going to be there. It's a beautiful vegan lunch. You get to enjoy connection with people. We have Sunny Arfa doing meditation for us every time so we can find ground and really find connection to ourselves and our life. It really is, in my opinion, the best $27 you could spend to be in a room full of amazing people.
Is Sunny going to put you
My
like in a
opinion,
big
too.
drum and then she gongs it?
Yes.
Sometimes she
Sometimes.
does that. Yeah,
You ever
you
seen
never know
that?
what she's going to do.
I lost my molars when she did
Yeah.
that. I was like, she went bing.
Amazing Grace, you want to come?
I am coming.
You're
She's
coming too?
Yes.
Great.
Oh, can I?
You
can
won't
I-
regret it.
Can
It's
I gong,
amazing.
Can I gong you if she brings the gong? I want to gong you. I'm going to gong you. Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and you take off your glasses because when I gong you, you're going to feel
For $27, you can't beat it.
Deb and I have been to the last several, and
Yeah.
you're the one that actually introduced me to.
Yeah.
No, I lie. Your daughter. When we were at the Elevate event, your daughter was
Yeah.
coming around with the
She was
little.
standing at the
with
Yeah,
the-
cards.
with the
yeah,
little
yeah.
little
Yes,
cards,
yeah.
and I've been going since.
Yeah.
It's an amazing 2.5 hours.
And
Yeah.
Deb is amazing, Deb Barcelone, Deborah Size, because through Deb we've met Melissa and we've met Noah and we met Crunchy Makeup. Still having a hard time with the name, but I got to tell you, I love the makeup. Even you, like, it looks
see-
nice.
I
You
see
use
the
it-
difference.
Yeah, I have the
Pro
lipstick
crunch- I'm
on.
pro crunchy.
And
Oh,
eyeshadow
crunchy.
on today.
I'm
see the
still
difference.
wrapping my head around Crunchy, but you know what? It gets me thinking. You will never forget the name, the Crunchy Makeup. You would love it because it's toxin-free, fragrance-free,
awesome.
paraben-free, non-cancerogenic. Actually, they
Sounds
give
great.
proceeds back to breast cancer awareness.
Oh, I
Amazing.
didn't know that.
They're up in Jupiter too, I believe.
Yeah, she lives in Jupiter. Yeah,
Everything's
she,
manufactured
Liz,
in the
who
United
we-
States.
Yeah, Liz.
And I mean, everything she gave me, all the samples are lovely. So Crunchy Makeup, they'd be good for your conscious
try.
co-op.
Yeah,
because
she's coming, by the way. I already invited her. She already bought her ticket. Liz is coming to Conscious Co-op. And by the way, don't forget Melissa, Michelle Spears. I brought Michelle in. She
That's
was
right.
my grandson's preschool teacher who we adore and love, who he still talks about all the time.
Deb, you are a bundle of networking.
I call her the
Well, 'cause
divine
I-
connector.
She calls me the divine connector.
That's what.
Yes,
Yeah.
You are.
Thank you. You know, I just,
Wonderful.
I really love people, and I love connecting people together and helping each other. Exactly what she's doing is
Yeah,
what I
you
love to
it.
do.
And that's what you're doing too.
Yeah, I love to do
And
that.
we all do it for each other.
Yep.
And it's the love we have for each other that gets us to connect and build the community because we all need each other. And
Correct.
it's just
Absolutely
really,
true.
I
that.
love this community. I'm
Yes.
blessed. I'm
We
blessed to be
branded
part of
Noah
it.
like
And-
Noah's Ark because
Yeah.
she collects souls. And we're very happy that we can be the Ark. See, we needed a bigger boat. We are now an Ark, Freddie.
Yes.
We are now the Ark that brings all
We're
of
an
these
Ark?
souls together with Noah.
Did she say narc?
An Ark.
Oh,
Ark, not
No, it's never
narc.
an Ark.
She said narc.
Noah's Ark.
Yes. Did you see
We are the
everybody?
Ark.
You see everybody writing in?
They like your hat.
Danielle, how you
Freddie,
doing?
I love
It's a
your
really cool
hat.
hat.
Freddie,
It's really cool.
Freddie, I love your hat.
This is- I got my lid on.
We love
You
the
have
hat.
you have
We
all
love
sorts
it.
of people sending love. You know, it's really amazing that when you're around, good things happen. I have to admit, good people come together, and that's really what it's all about. You see the gentleman that stopped the Waffle House shooter, and he
Yes.
was at the state capitol yesterday.
Yeah.
And they gave him a standing ovation. You
We
know
need
how-
more of that in
but
this
did you see
world.
how humble he
Yeah,
is?
very humble.
He said, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't do it to save anybody. I did it to save me. And they just came along. And he's raised over $250,000 on GoFundMe, not for him, not a nickel. It's going to the families who lost,
Wow.
who lost people.
Yeah.
And I mean, this gentleman, they want to give him the key to the city. He says, listen, instead of giving me the key to the city, can we raise money to feed the homeless? I mean, he doesn't want any. And everybody, I'm going to have him call in.
Have them call in.
That's
It's
what we need, though, in
amazing.
this world right now. It's more people like that. They need to, on TV, they need to show that, not the negative parts, the positive
It's
parts.
coming.
Yeah, we're working on that, right, ladies? We're all working on it, right, Freddie? We're all working on it.
Absolutely, but it's amazing, though, because when you're around, good things come out. People's, that the sensibility of being together and working together to resolve issues, it seems to follow you around everywhere you go.
I think it's all of us. We're all bringing it together. I think it's the connection between all of us. Like all of us, we're bringing it together. Like I can't do it by myself. I can't have conscious co-op if people don't show up. So
Yeah, but you give everybody
Yeah,
a
but
chance.
But her
to lead.
energy and your
Let everybody-
aura.
I
brings it.
know. Noah's trying to be remaining humble right now.
Yes,
Which
she is.
beautiful,
But
and
we all bring it. I'm honored
I
that I
understand what she's
I
saying,
get to
too.
be a messenger in helping out. But everybody hungry for more and better things in the world. And by the way, this meeting is going to be about abundance. So if you want to be really abundant in your life, this meeting is for you. It's going to be all about how can you create more abundance in your life. And we're going to create more abundance at this Conscious Co-op meeting. We're all going to walk out really with our cup full and really abundant in our lives and feeling really grateful for all that we have and just become money magnets. That's what I call it.
It's amazing
Yep.
because
Yeah.
it's amazing because you walk into a place, right, and there is a candle, and that's Noah, and everybody goes and they light up from that main candle. And what happens is you have a room full of people that become part of this candle, and you're the flame.
Yeah.
And the amazing thing is that it's contagious. It just, you see everybody helping everybody and pushing forward and getting better and getting bigger, but it all starts from that major flame. and you're the one that's standing in the room, you're the one that's calling attention to it, you're the one that's bringing everybody in and together, and everywhere you go, like the guest that she had on the show.
I already
last week.
sent a client to your guest from Thursday's show
Oh, that's awesome.
because she was
That's
amazing.
wonderful. Yeah, she's going to be at Conscious Co-op.
Of course she is. Everyone's going to be at Conscious Co-op. You should
Yes.
join us also
Yeah.
Friday,
I'm gonna be there.
11:30
I'm going to be
a.m.
there.
We're gonna be there. all of us.
11:30
Yep.
a.m. They're like freaking fracks.
So what-
11:30
what-
a.m.
what's
until 2.
the address?
It's yeah, and I
That's
said
why we love each
1950
other.
Glades Road. It's in the Wyndham Hotel on the second floor in the ballroom. We have a beautiful big ballroom, beautiful setup. You can't ask for more. Like
No.
more beautiful
No.
space, more beautiful energy, more beautiful connections of people, creating abundance,
food.
prosperity, clean food.
And the food's amazing.
love.
Yeah, farm to
Yeah.
table.
It's just
Who's doing the food,
we are
Harvest?
No, it's Farmer's Table.
Farmer's
It's a
Table.
Oh, farmer's table. Okay.
Yeah, it's catered by Farmers
And you're
Table.
actually at Farmer's Table, correct? There you go.
We are blessed. We are all blessed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Join the event. It's going to be so much fun, healing, and abundance, and so many people will be there. We're going to be able to stream it from the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We'll be running probably a tape that day because we were all going to Conscious Co-op. It's on the corner of Glades Road and I-95. If you're not very good with numbers and directions, Glades and I-95 at the Wyndham Hotel, second floor. Farmer's Table is catering it. Over 40
Yes.
people?
Yeah, I have right now over 40 people signed up.
But sign up now because it will save you
Record breaker.
$10 at the door.
Yes, and I want to make sure there's enough food for everyone. $27 now, $37 at the door. So sign up in advance.
Where can they sign up?
When is the cutoff, too?
You can go to my Facebook, noahcrane.com, NOAHCRANE.com, and under Conscious Co-op, you can sign up for the launch. If you have a problem, please email me at info@noahcrane.com, and I'll be glad to get back to you ASAP and help you sign up if you have any kind of issue or problem. I would love to have you there with us.
And I know Tom from SoFlo Mixers is going to be there. Everyone's going to be there.
Tom is going to be working the room.
All South Florida
Yes,
is going
you
to be
will.
in,
Yep.
in Wyndham.
Yes.
And this is, it just isn't a one-time event. This is reoccurring.
Yes.
Michelle, are you
yeah,
going to
we
make
do-
it now?
I'm absolutely going, yes.
We
do,
do.
Yay!
We do
We-
this month. It's monthly.
It's a monthly meeting.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a monthly meeting. I already have the next 4 months planned. I have the speakers, everything. It's a monthly meeting. We're growing. We're going to go into the hundreds. I have no question about that. We're going to
You're
do
going to
great.
need a
We're
bigger
gonna,
boat. honey.
You're
we're
gonna
going
need
to
a
do
bigger
yes.
arc.
We're
You're
going to
gonna
do
need a bigger
great.
boat.
We're going to
Yeah.
do great things in the world to help bring more light and love to people, so that everybody can really have everything they want in their lives and really be connected and happy and prosperous. We all deserve that. We really do.
Very
And
cool.
Noah has a fabulous show on Thursday nights from 7 to 7:30 on
Yes.
WNN 95.3 FM at
Check it out.
1470 AM. Tomorrow night, who is your guest?
Oh my God, this is like,
Aw.
I have the best guest. I'm so honored. This time it's going to be my husband, my
Oh,
soulmate.
we love him.
He's going to be my guest, and we're going to be talking about, it's going to be relationship talk. How do you find your soulmate? What's important in a relationship? We're going to be sharing our story of how we met. We've been married for 23 years now. And how-
23 years?
Yes.
You look like you're
She looks
23
23.
I
now.
know, look at her.
Did you get married at birth?
And how, thank you, and how we
When-
keep
when
our,
does it
it's all
stress?
the love, it's all the love, and how we keep our love so strong, and just how we're just so grateful for that, and we want to share it with everybody else out there, because everybody deserves to have that. Everybody deserves to have love and beautiful people that surround them, and it's so important to keep ourselves in a space of really owning ourselves and loving ourselves enough so that we attract that into our lives. So we'll be sharing our story. I hope you watch. It's going to be really special
I can't wait to
be
hear this
with my
story.
husband on the set.
That's amazing.
Yes.
23
Yes.
years. And
Wow.
you know what? She's in love and she has children, and they both have parents, and they've been through it all. So when you think you're the sandwich generation and you're on a mommy meltdown, check out Noah.
Well, it's really
There's
funny
no
because
mommy
Nora
meltdowns
was,
going
she
on.
looks so young that
Right?
you would think, you know, they just got married like a year ago, right?
Thank you.
But here she is.
I
She
don't
has a
think
whole.
Noah stresses. I'm just.
No, I do. No,
It
we all
probably
always
helps.
tried it.
It probably helps a little
we
bit.
all have
with
the
aging.
same. We all have challenges. We all have things. What it is when
But
we
you adapt to it.
when we bring people around us that help us see our shine and how amazing we are, then we get to really believe in ourselves more. I couldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for my husband believing in me so much and giving me so much support
I agree.
and love.
With
I could
same.
never be who I'm going to be in the world. And I'm so grateful because his support, his unconditional love, his believing in me really made me believe in myself.
Very cool.
What a
I
blessing.
agree.
Yeah.
40 years later, I can say the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I met your husband,
Yeah.
and he's a
Yes.
great
He's a
supporter
really,
of
oh
you.
my God,
He's
he's the
amazing, yes.
best man on the planet. He's a
Yes.
gentleman. He's a Sweetheart, he's a hard worker. He's a great grandfather and father. Yeah, he's everything. We're going to be celebrating 40 years in September in Vegas. Oh my God, he already got me tickets for J-Lo already. We already ordered them. Yeah, J-Lo.
When is that?
We're going from the 20th to the 25th of September. Our anniversary is the 23rd, but we've been together last month 40 years.
That's beautiful.
Very cool.
Amazing.
Pardon me? Haven't decided that. We've ordered tickets, but we're not sure. We're between the Bellagio and I think Venetian. We used to stay at MGM, but I don't think we're going to stay
Bellagio is
at
very nice.
Yeah,
The
we're trying to
MGM I
decide.
stayed at.
We used to
Big
stay there all the
pre-fire.
time. We went for our 30th, and they didn't do anything. The hotel didn't do. We said, do you do anything like a show? Nothing. Oh no, everybody comes here for birthdays or whatever. So I think they sent us up champagne and strawberries.
40 years, God bless. 23 years.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Thank you. Thank
Wow.
you.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
That was the
Hopefully,
one.
Adasha's
That
going
was
to
the
come
one.
back in. We're going to switch our sets up, talk about vegan protein, or just pull up another chair. Stay
You know how to
tuned,
do a
and we will be
commercial?
right back.
Hold on.
We're not holding
No,
on.
you see, you got to look at the board operator and see what he's
Well,
doing.
Reed was there a minute ago.
Yeah, but he's switching mics. You got to give him a chance.
Okay, you ready,
You ready,
Steven?
Steven?
All right, we're going to go to commercial break,
All right, we'll be right
and then
back.
we go.
What kind of water is that? That's a waste of money, FYI. That's your water tip of the day. Spring water.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye. What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a cruise planner's travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium ancient superfood algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand.
You do have that one.
And
we're back.
You're missing a mic.
And we're back on a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We've got Stephen running our board, so we're kind of swapping and training new interns as we go along. The beauty of what we get to do is we get to teach. I love watching you teach, by the way. You were in your element teaching.
Teaching?
Yeah.
I was a teacher.
Were you?
Yeah, like Michelle Spears, a teacher.
Michelle Spears, we're going to continue the segment with pure romance, but we're going more into the education side of what it is. So not only the mild to the wild and the fun and the toys, but we're going to start talking about women's sexuality, men and sexuality, how we can enhance what's going on in the bedroom, some fun things, bring in Mrs. Florida. Karen Turk will join us with some pure romance things and have some fun going forward. So we'll book Michelle and see what's going on with that. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
You okay? You got that mic all set up?
Yes.
Yes, she's good.
Taylor is with us.
Put that up a little bit.
Taylor.
Taylor
with Adasha.
Yep.
What?
Adasha vegan protein.
It's Adasha. Adasha?
Taylor, you came in
Everybody
from...
pronounces it a little
You
different.
came
How
in
do you pronounce it?
You came in from Miami?
I came here from Miami. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
impressed.
I pronounce it Adasha, but everybody pronounces it.
Adosha?
What does
Yeah,
Adasha mean?
Adasha or Adasha. It means lentil in Hebrew.
Ah.
I was thinking about the pronunciation. So it means lentil in Hebrew, Adasha.
So what do your friends call you?
That's not her name. That's the name of her
They
business.
call me Taylor.
They call her Taylor.
And it's
They call the
Adasha.
product Adasha.
Oh, I thought that was her last name.
No, that's the name of the product. Lentil. Because it's a product made
It's a
of
lentil.
It's a lentil
It's
base.
delicious.
It's a lentil-based
And
protein.
what is it? A protein?
Yes, so I actually brought you some samples.
Really?
Oh, good.
Yes, it's a lentil-based protein. We compare it to tofu without the soy, so it's a soy-free and gluten-free vegan protein.
That's good.
It's made out of lentils, turmeric, and flaxseed, and it comes like as if it was a block of tofu, but it's a block of adasha, and then you could cook it. You could cook it pretty much any way that you would cook tofu. But it doesn't have that spongy texture to it, and it'll pick up any flavor that you cook it with.
So she brought us some
Oh,
samples.
delicious.
She cooked some things up. And Melissa, as a health coach, tell us why we're staying away from soy and tofu.
Oh, there's so many reasons. So soy is the #1 estrogen disruptor. It's a hormone. It's a hormone disruptor. So when someone ingests soy, your body thinks it's getting estrogen. So there's so many women that are on a high soy diet, tofu diet, and their estrogen's through the roof, and that's going to result in breast cancer, ovarian cancer, you name it, mood swings, PMS.
But hold on, you're talking about soy sauce? Like when you eat
Any kind of soy.
Like
Any
when you
kind
went
of
to a
soy.
Chinese restaurant?
The only kind of
edamame.
soy, the only kind of soy that I will recommend to anybody, and that's if they are in some good health with balanced hormones, is natto. It's a fermented soybean.
Yeah, fermented
So we're
soy.
talking soy milk, tofu, edamame in moderation. Ladies and
Even
gentlemen,
soy
we're not
milk
telling you
too?
not to have it. However, there have been many studies that say that it
Yes.
is disrupting our estrogen levels and potentially causing cancer. So if we can stay away from it and you're still vegan and you want a protein source, we wanted to try the lentils.
It's so
Lots of
delicious.
things.
I
And
actually,
lentils, yes,
I actually
lentils
had
are
it at Farmer's Table. They have a vegan breakfast option that's delicious. It comes with a sun-dried tomato aioli.
Do you supply it for the?
Yes.
Oh, you do.
Yes,
Wow.
we're in about 20. I used to say just 20 restaurants, but now we're in about 20 food service outlets throughout South Florida. So that includes restaurants, meal delivery programs. We're in about 3 hospitals now.
That's
hold on.
amazing.
Oh, wow, that's
That's
great.
amazing.
Is this a package?
All right, let's see
Can
what
I
it
see the
looks
package?
Let's see what it looks like, and we'll go
I
from
don't
there.
have the package for you today.
Oh,
I've
she
got
just brought some little
pictures.
samples.
I've got some. I know.
Where's the package,
what is it?
lady?
The package is lost with my head.
It's
Which
back in
is
Miami.
lost
She drove
in
from
running a
Miami.
startup.
Hey, she just came from Miami.
I was about to say.
That's all.
I'm surprised she's
God
here.
bless her. God bless her.
We know how bad
Okay.
Miami can be.
It's also lost with the, what are they called?
The toothpicks. So we have no toothpicks.
We have
Worms and
silverware though.
fingers, family.
We have. Where's it? Read in there.
Oops.
Yeah, they're doing
Wait,
the
wait.
clock.
Okay,
It has
let
to
me
come
tell
with
you
the
what
rest.
you're
Okay.
eating.
Yeah.
So this.
Okay, sorry.
So this is adasha. It can be prepared in any. So it'll come like a block. It can be prepared in
smells
any
delicious.
way, from put into a sauce. Some restaurants are making like a vegan bolognese, to filleted, cubed, used as a burger. Put into a vegan sushi roll. Really anything you want.
Smells delicious.
So this is our simplest.
Is
way
that
that's just
fried?
cubed. It's not fried. It's just pan sautéed in a little bit of sunflower oil, and what I really like about this, and I will eat all the other meat alternatives that are out there, tofu, the gluten-based and
Talking to your mic,
soy-based.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, the gluten-based and the wheat-based protein alternatives.
Okay.
Also eat them in moderation. But what and I say that because I compare this to tofu a lot. And what people don't like about tofu is the sponginess.
Turn your mic towards your mouth. It's easier.
The sponginess, and that to get a crisp on tofu, you really have to deep fry it.
All right, let's try it.
Yes. Okay.
It's like this stench is enough. I need to try it.
So everything is soy-free, gluten-free,
All right, Melissa, pass it
vegan,
down.
everything. This is a.
What about
a
the sauce? What is that?
So that's a chipotle avocado cilantro mayo.
Oh, wow. Is it vegan?
Again,
the mayo?
vegan, soy-free,
Okay,
gluten-free.
All right,
It's like
fat-free,
vegan.
everything.
We're doing fingers here on set.
Yeah, we're doing fingers. Don't worry
Want to
about
try
it.
that?
That's
But
okay.
you love mayo, but it's probably not mayo.
I got it right
It's
in your ring.
veganese,
Got it in my
which
ring?
is just as good as mayonnaise, actually. I
Oh,
love
that's
it.
delicious. You know what it tastes like? Scallops.
Scallops.
Let's see.
So-
Let's see
so
how we all
people
can
say,
think about that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
interested to
delicious.
see what you all think, because sometimes people eat it and they think that it tastes like seafood.
That's so funny that you
Sometimes people
thought
say
that.
chicken, sometimes people say potatoes, because it's really about the seasoning.
That is delicious.
Thank you. So we have our signature spice rub is one that we used to. It's my family's spice rub that we use for blackened fish. So it makes sense.
I swear to God, I thought I was eating scallops.
And it
Now-
comes in a cube like that.
Now,
it's
it comes in a
delicious.
cube and you cut it up and you seasoned it and cooked it. Now, what do
Yes.
you put for your seasoning? What's on the seasoning?
So the seasoning is a really simple rub that we make. It's paprika, cumin, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder.
Dill, maybe?
There's dill, and then I put like just a whole mix of
She can have it.
seasonings. So dill,
She can try it.
thyme, rosemary, a little bit of oregano. I really just.
So they can try.
It's simple, and you could really put any seasonings that you want. Sometimes they make it more Mediterranean. Sometimes it's more of a Latin flavoring. I've put it in curries.
How did you come to create this?
Yeah.
So my background is in outdoor education and organic farming.
In
so
what education?
Outdoor
Outdoor,
education.
okay.
So I was working in the food justice world, we call it. So I was doing everything from mainly teaching children about farming, how to farm,
it's beautiful.
teaching nutrition, and then working in lower income areas as well, helping people sign up for food stamps and urban farming. And so I was very much in the health food world, but really my cooking background was just in teaching farm to table cooking. But in the back of my head, I always wanted to create something. I was moving away from animal proteins, wanted to create something that didn't have the soy and didn't have the gluten, and that you look at the ingredient list and you know what's in there. And it's not like, something confusing or something processed. It's just completely clean, and you could eat it any meal of the day or a snack. You could eat it all day long.
This is all
and
lentil?
It's lentils, turmeric, and flaxseed.
Wow.
So it's extremely
It's
high in
delicious.
fiber. It's 48 grams of fiber in each serving.
Wow.
How many ounces per serving?
There's 4 ounces per serving. We sell it by the pound. And
Try one more time.
So there's 40 plus grams of fiber. How about protein?
That's
there's
what I was
12
gonna
grams of protein in each
Okay.
serving.
In the servings, what? 1 bite?
4 ounces.
4 bite?
4
4
ounces.
4 ounces.
So it's about.
It like would be a
It's
serving
about
of a
five-
protein.
Five,
Five
6
pieces.
pieces.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So can you also buy this? Like, can you order it online, or is there
Sure.
any stores that
So-
locally sell it?
I
So
have to
there
look it up.
are some restaurants that right now we're selling out of one restaurant.
Okay.
You can kind of get it from their grab and go. And that's Dirt Restaurant. It's in Mary Brickell Village in Miami. And then we're working with a few of the other restaurants to be able to have sort of pickup points for people to pick it up. Right now what we do is people will order through our website.
Okay.
And then we'll either do deliveries or they'll pick it up from our kitchen.
And it comes in a block?
It comes in
How
a
long
block.
does it last?
So it has a 3-week shelf life. Right now we're working on increasing that, but because I'm absolutely committed to keeping it clean, I don't want to add any sort of preservative that's not completely natural and plant-based. So we're playing around right now with what needs to be added or tweaked to extend the shelf life.
Now, you keep it in the fridge when you get it? You keep it in the
Yes.
fridge, and it will last at least 3 weeks?
Yeah.
So you can mail it though. If we go on the website, can you mail it to our home here?
So we haven't, yes, we haven't started with that yet, just because
the packaging.
I wear a lot of
has got
hats, and
staples.
so it's just something I haven't. Yeah, it's something I haven't tackled is to make sure that the packaging really.
Okay, so what do we? How do we get it then? Is it
A little dry ice.
So right, that's what we're.
What do we do?
that's
Go
what
to
we're
my,
looking at.
we go down to you?
No, so because we're in Farmer's Table, and now we actually just started today at another restaurant in Boca, Full Bloom Vegan.
I've heard that.
I heard it's really good.
Cool.
I
So
haven't
we
heard of
just
that.
they've
They have
got
one
a
in Miami, too.
location. Yeah, so we just started with them today. So we're branching out up here as well to be able to possibly have one of those restaurants be our pickup point, but also we drive around a lot and do a lot of deliveries. We're looking into some local grocery stores that we can be selling out of. And we're starting to work with a new plant-based delivery company that
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
No,
There you go.
I saw that. I think I know who you're talking about.
Oh, really?
I saw that on
Now,
Instagram.
is it considered
cool.
kosher halal because it's lentil?
So, it's not certified kosher right now or halal. The kitchen that we work out of is just an open commissary. 90% of the tenants in there were all vegan companies besides one. So I can't get it certified yet. But our goal is to be accessible to everybody. So to have all the proper certifications needed, no matter what your religion or dietary restriction. It's basically if you're allergic to lentils, turmeric, and flaxseed, those are your only issues.
And how about carbs? Because it's lentils, is it high in carbohydrates?
It's not. I don't remember off the top of my head what the amount of grams of carbs are, but it's low. Everything is very
the
low.
health coach, how do
Yeah,
lentils
because it's a
work?
bean, right? It would be,
I really don't know off the
It
top
would
of my
be-
head the carb.
We're gonna look it up on your
I
points.
know.
Okay.
In
Can you look it
regards
up?
to lagoons and stuff.
What else is in it? Lentils, what else?
Is it
Lentils and
sprouted?
seasoning.
They're
What's the
not
seasoning?
sprouted. We're working
Turmeric?
on actually using sprouted lentils.
So that's just like a step above. When you sprout your grains, it's just so much easier for your digestive system to process it. And she's just said they're working on a sprouted version.
And I saw you're on the to-go area of Farmer's Table as well. So
Yes.
what
Oh,
are
you
they
are in
what
the
are they
express
cooking
area?
with it?
So they're making, right now, I believe they have 2 dishes. We're playing around with some more ideas. They have a breakfast burrito.
It's the breakfast dish there is insanely delicious.
Yeah, they make like this really cool breakfast sandwich in the main restaurant, and then in the express they have a breakfast burrito.
Okay.
It's packed with a whole bunch of veggies, and then they have sort of like this artichoke platter. So it's a few pieces of artichoke cut into a little bit of a larger triangle, and a bunch of veggies and a sauce.
You can make falafel with it. You can
Yeah,
make, I mean,
yeah.
because that's what it
Anything.
reminds me of
Yeah.
is the falafel balls.
Right.
Without it being fried.
Right.
But that was a good question. You asked if it was fried and it's just sauteed in
yeah, because it
sunflower
looks
oil.
like it is, but it's not. Because of the,
I think Farmer's Table is completely soy free.
Oh, really?
I think
Sunflower table?
so you can
Sunflower
buy, so
oil.
we can buy it though in the to-go, that dish, those
There
either
it
one
is.
of
Yes,
those
those
dishes.
dishes.
But we can't buy the.
The block there, not
found it?
yet. But we're working on seeing where in either Delray or Boca would be kind of our next distribution point.
Have
for
you
that.
ever spoke with a new vegan?
No, I haven't.
They're right down the road.
Melissa,
Oh,
how did
really?
you meet Taylor?
Humana.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, Kessie, her friend Humana, I met at Raw Juice. She just ended up telling me about her for whatever reason.
She's my biggest cheerleader.
Yeah. And she sent me your Instagram, so I started following you. And then I went in and I had her breakfast. And that day I contacted you. I was like, I just ate your breakfast. And
How
it
long
was
have
at
you been
Farmer's
doing it?
Table.
How long has your product been around?
About 2 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we started in May of 2016 as kind of a test. I launched it at a friend of mine was putting on a vegan food festival. It was getting really great traction, and we decided we'd launch
Come
it.
try
there
this.
to kinda
No, come
see
try
what
this.
people
No,
thought.
come over and try this.
Come try this, Mom.
Come sit.
Add a shot.
She's gonna love this.
Now, I'm
And we
gonna-
need to tell Taylor about Conscious Co-op. I know she's a busy
Yeah.
woman,
Yes.
but she
That
would
sounds
love.
so
So
awesome.
I don't know if you heard, but this is just no, it's lentils.
It's lentil. It's
lentil.
add a
turmeric
shot.
and flax, and that's it.
How do you say lentil in Hebrew? No.
And it's vegan. And the,
I really don't know.
Add a shot. That's what it is.
That's what
Oh,
it's
add
called.
a
So it's
shot.
called
Adashim.
There you go.
Sorry.
I want
And
to
what,
hear it
and
from
what
you.
is what is in the sauce again? What was the sauce?
So the sauce is a vegan mayo, avocado, a little chili powder. There's lime, maybe like a splash of hot sauce.
Looks amazing.
Try it.
kinda
Try
just
it.
mix
Try
it.
it.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
try it, yeah.
We're
Yes,
family
it's
here.
really-
Noah has
We're family.
a networking group, more than a networking group, but coming together of collective souls on Friday called Conscious Co-op at Farmer's Table
Right, yeah, that's
In
sounded
Boca?
from
amazing.
11:30 to 1.
Vegan lunch.
Cool,
This is
cool.
amazing.
That sounds
You should come
yeah.
because we would
It's
love
on
for you
Friday.
So-
This Friday.
11:30 to 1. Okay,
To
cool.
2.
11:30 to 2.
It's
We'd love for
amazing.
you
We
to
go.
tell everybody
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
that.
Maybe
yeah,
they're serving.
Absolutely, yeah, I'll definitely
Because
share
most
that on
everybody
our
there is
social-
vegan.
Yeah,
And I don't know if you heard, because I know you're on the, but Farmer's Table actually has it in their restaurant.
They do?
Mhm. They have it in the Express and
Her
in the
face.
restaurant on their breakfast menu.
They have a vegan dish, and
Look
it
at
comes
Noah's
with
face.
tomatoes.
Oh, I love
It comes
this.
with tomatoes
Isn't it
and
good?
a, sun-dried tomato
In the
aioli.
Express? They have it in the Express?
Yes, they have it. So both dishes are called. One is the Adasha plate, maybe, and the other is the Adasha breakfast burrito.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Listen, the amazing thing is that 2 of those bites is 1 Weight
Point?
Watchers point. Because
Really?
of the sauce, yes. Is if you don't
Because
have
of
the sauce,
the
You don't need the
veganese.
sauce.
if you don't eat the sauce, then it becomes 3 bites is 1 point.
But
Wow.
do it with the veganese though, because it's going to be a little bit different. You might get more
Well, it has
because
mayo
of
in
it.
it, so I had to reduce
Well, no, it's not
that.
mayo.
No, but
It's-
I'm saying they had mayo in the sauce. In the
But if he
sauce.
doesn't
No.
eat it,
If you don't eat the sauce, I
You
get
don't
3
need it.
bites
Yeah.
for 1 point because of the oil.
Okay.
sunflower
Oh,
oil
okay,
is
the
a point.
oil, okay.
So you have to sort of
That's-
weigh it out.
Right, so that's really interesting. So we had started, and then they became kosher, and since we're not certified, we couldn't continue with them. But we had started with Hippocrates Health Institute, selling it to them. And since they don't heat oil, so they cook 1 meal a week on Friday nights. And because they don't heat oil, the way that they cooked it was in a vegetable broth. So they sauteed it in vegetable broth.
Then it would become a no pointer.
Right.
So
Right,
it
'cause
becomes
it's
more.
lentils
how was
and-
that? Have
I
you ever
didn't
done
get
that?
to taste it. I didn't get to
Oh.
taste it. No, but I've done that on my own, cooking it in broth, and I loved it. It still gets a crisp on it because you're doing it in a pan. You want to do it a little bit lower so that it doesn't burn up the liquid.
Evaporate.
But yeah, but I loved it.
It's like
Yeah,
water
people-
steaming.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
People put it in stews and in soups.
What I
and-
like about it is
I think
there
that
are
would be amazing in a.
some other products that don't
Like
have
a
protein
potato?
that you brought
Right.
in.
Right.
Yeah.
But this has the protein
This
in
has
it,
the protein
which I
because of the
really like
lentils.
because when you're
Right.
talking about
Sure.
vegan and you're substituting food, to be able to have the protein is really important.
Right, right. And so this I didn't even know when I had played around with a bunch of different beans and legumes and pulses to kind of see what was going to be, the main ingredient here. And we tried out with chickpeas and mung beans and tried out with a whole bunch of things. And once we landed on lentils, somebody I was speaking to recently was like, did you know that Dr. Oz said that lentils are like the #1 pulse for you right now? And so...
Yeah, but the way you're putting it together is what makes it attractive. Like
Right.
Joanne
Right.
is watching, and she runs the restaurants up in
Jojo.
Jojo. Where
Jojo.
So Jojo, check it out. Maybe you can get it for the restaurant.
Hi,
Steve,
Jojo.
Steve is watching. Maybe when he does his gigs, he can put it out as a platter. I mean, everybody's commenting on this stuff. Seema, I hope your accident. I hope you're doing well. This could be served as an appetizer in different businesses.
Yeah.
Right,
It could be
right.
served in different, and it's healthy for you.
I mean, as so many people doing meat alternatives, you
Yeah.
know, and we just said about the estrogen and the soy, that you cannot lose there.
Yeah.
Right. So that's really I created this because I had my own autoimmune disease I was dealing with, and I wanted to heal myself through nutrition. And in getting away from animal proteins, that's exactly what it was. I wanted people to be able to eat a bowl of this and not feel bad about it. And I mean, you could eat it without cooking it at all. Last night I just marinated it in, I did marinated it in lemon, marinated it in coconut aminos, and kind of just seeing if I could make like my
It's
own
my favorite,
ceviche out of
coconut
it.
aminos.
And yeah, I mean, there's just so much you could do with it, and it's really filling, and it's light on the body. Is really what was important to
Want
me.
you
Is
to
that
try
people who might be dealing with their health, it's not harsh on your body because it's all ground down.
You know what I'd like to do, ladies, and I'm just throwing an idea out there, and I'm putting it out to our panel of experts. We talk about healing autoimmune disease through nutrition.
Yes.
I think we should really put a segment together, a structured segment, on how we do that. Because
Yeah.
it sounds great, but I got to tell you, I wouldn't know the first step. And there are so many people that wouldn't know the first step. All right, so we can start with this, but why are we starting with lentil?
Right.
We're going away from animal proteins, are we or are we not? Can we do paleo? I mean, there's so many things. If we could put a segment together of how we can heal ourselves through nutrition. I'm not telling you to get off your medication. I'm not telling anyone to stop what you're doing. But as an alternative, it would be nice to incorporate healing through nutrition. We started it last week with Barbara. We talked about the essentials and how much the algae has done for you.
Right.
But adding the whole food and what are we looking at and why? I think that would be a great segment.
I have an awesome video on my YouTube channel that really goes point to point with so much.
Well, maybe we can bring you on and bring you and Noah. You've got an array of healers that we can work with to bring this segment forward, especially going into summer when people are home. Even teachers are home now more, and bringing farm to table and bringing gardens to our local schools and bringing them to our kids to incorporate that when we have time to do it.
I think it'd be great.
Oh, she's a food activist.
Cool.
She's solely responsible for Subway removing all their antibiotics and their hormones from their meat, Kraft, all the dyes and additives. I thought for sure you were aware of her. The food fave. She's
I feel like I know.
She's amazing. She's an angel.
Well, you know, and there's other applications. And diabetics can eat this and not worry about their sugar. You can eat this when you're on Weight Watchers.
And if you don't put it in the mayo, you have no points.
Right, and if you play around with the sauces, like you say, you can have it another 0-point pieces.
Right.
So when you're hungry throughout the day, I mean, usually you eat a piece of fruit, which is 0 points, and it sort of tries to sustain you this
But
way.
it's also zero protein.
But there it is. Now there is a protein drink that I have. It's 2 points. It has 40 grams of protein in it, and I think for that piece. But you can actually get away with 5 pieces of this 1 point, which is amazing.
Right, and what's great about it, because the product itself, when it's raw, it doesn't have a strong flavor at all. It's maybe a little nutty. You can throw it into a smoothie and cream it down so that it doesn't taste like anything, and it just adds as a thickener and a protein.
Like an avocado?
Right.
That's a good idea too.
So it's just applicable in really any way. And also just thinking about the no oil, a lot of people are putting it in their air fryers, and it comes out like a chicken nugget.
I was going to ask you.
Wow.
I was going to ask you. Air
Some
fryer
people
is 0
and
points
some
when you
people
do
don't
that
put
way.
anything on it at all, and it's just crispy and gets this really nice texture.
I love it for wraps.
Right. That's what a lot of places do.
Can you make it into a wrap? Can you kind of like
flatten it out?
I'm working on some things with that right now. I really want to make a pizza dough, a pizza crust with it.
Oh, cool.
So that would be
that would be
around
really
with
good.
a crust and
You could use cauliflower as a pizza dough.
Yes.
Right.
And you put this on it. Oh my goodness gracious!
Wait,
Watch out.
am I hearing this coming from my ketchup partner over here?
Well, I don't even need it.
Cauliflower.
Hey, I had the same addiction. I know how true the addiction
But
for
oh my
ketchup is.
gosh, you have come like you're a new person. Cauliflower pizza crust with Adasha and vegan mayonnaise.
Oh, it's
I'm
delicious.
telling you.
I can see that.
We're actually loving
And
it,
algae
Freddy.
Barbara, honestly, Faith would be falling on the floor right now.
It's funny because the first thing the Dawn says, okay, you got to stop eating was ketchup. Remember,
I
2.5
know.
years ago, and I haven't had it since.
Sugar.
I haven't had it.
It was the ham and cheese omelets with ketchup that we stopped.
Same.
How can we get the information? We have about a minute left.
Okay, so you can visit us. I've got some cards for you guys, but you can visit us on adashah.com. So it's ADASHAH.com. All of our info is there, and our Instagram is also on there, but most of our info is we're posting on Instagram all day, every day. So it's Adashah_vegan protein.
Check it out. More information to come. Friday, Conscious Co-op. We're all going to be there. Come join our fun, 11:30 until 2 p.m. It is at the Wyndham Hotel in Boca Raton on Glades and I-95. Go to noahcrane.com. You can find the information. You can register. It's $27 now, $37 at the door. Highly recommended. Over 40 people already registered. It's just bringing a group of healers together into Noah's Ark, and it's going to be a beautiful place to be. So stay tuned. Melissa and Deb, you stay with us for the next hour if you can a little bit.
Yes.
We've got Barbara Beckler from Living Waters Rejuvenation Med Spa in the house, and we'll be right back in 2 and 2.
That's 4.
And that's 4.
That's another one.
I've been.
You need to
Brilliant, One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption, feel silkier, and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Oh, crazy. Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Learn how to never outlive your money on the
Delray
Income
Gallery,
Show.
located in the
with
Delray
Julian
Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant?
The information and opinions you hear on the Del Walmsley radio show are those of the host, Del Walmsley, his guests,
One
and
tap
his callers
creates a
who do not
virtual wine
necessarily
fine
reflect the
tuner.
opinions of this station, its
Another,
affiliates, its
a coffee
management, or
refiner.
advertisers.
A
The
beauty
Del
cream
Walmsley
and
show is
makeup
for entertainment
enhancer.
purposes
Wow.
only.
Look at your
Business and
eye.
information
Different.
regarding your personal
And
investment
with
needs.
still
Nothing
just a
presented
tap,
on the Del Walmsley show
a strength and
constitutes
flexibility
endorsement, recommendation,
harmonizer.
offer,
Yeah, I definitely felt
solicitation
something
to buy or sell any product or
This
security.
is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption, feel silkier, and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Oh, crazy. Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Staying healthy is
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074. Payments, get rid of mortgage insurance, or get cash out? Find out about your best refinance options by tuning into the Get Mortgage Fit radio show with Alex Michaels and Carrie Kasem, Monday mornings from 10 to 11, where you'll learn everything you need to know about mortgage and more. Call the Get Mortgage Fit Show Monday mornings from 10 to 11 on WNN at 800-827-RATE, 800-827-RATE, or visit them online at newamericanfunding.com, NMLS 6606. What is the Del Walmsley Radio Show?
Welcome to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, where the hype ends and the help begins. I'm your host, Del Walmsley, and as always, we're working on your financial freedom.
Listen to the Del Walmsley Radio Show Mondays at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon on WNN.
What you want to know. What you need to know. Talk 1470. WNN.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your
EatEssentialsNow.com. Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium ancient superfood algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at EatEssentialsNow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. EatEssentialsNow.com.
management or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
We get it almost every night. And when that moon gets so big and bright, it's supernatural delight.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I almost blew my ear.
Again.
I lost all the hearing this year. Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, New York, North, take care, Chicago, LA, San Francisco, all the friendly places. And listen, if you're watching the show, sharing is caring. Share it out, love it out, send it out. We're going to say hello to our friends. Second hour of
our wonderful Wednesday.
And if you missed the first hour, man, you missed an action-packed show.
This is all that's left.
That's all that's left.
I got 2 pieces left of arasha.
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 Amazing, 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 amazing food.
Welcome to our wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, Hour 2. You can find us on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. Still live streaming on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. It is a wellness wonderful Wednesday at the cafe. What you giving away today?
We're giving away Harvest and local greens. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. Win, what is this, $10 off?
$10 off, $10 gift card to Harvest and a free smoothie or organic juice pop to Local Greens.
Check it out. Call it in and win it. And we also have some tickets.
We got lots of tickets to give away. It is the Miami Web Fest this weekend. And thank you to Jesse Campo for thinking of us at WNN. All we have to do is get your name and number, and everything will be sent to Will Call. We have 2 tickets for the awards ceremony of the Miami Web Fest. And that is Sunday, April 29th from 6 to 11 at the Fillmore Theater. We also have 2 tickets to the monologue competition with Michael Jock and Jevon White at the Marseille Hotel tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Write in for that or give us a call. And it gets better. We've got 2 tickets to see film and television star Keith David, and that is Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, April 28th at 2 p.m.
Keith
All
David,
in
one of
Miami
my
Beach.
favorite actors.
Really?
He's great.
One of the favorites.
I like him too.
Love that guy. He's
And we
great.
can't win
He
because
loves you.
we work with Beasley Media, and we are here giving them away. So we cannot take them.
We
So we
can't
need
take
to
them.
give these away.
Otherwise, I wouldn't give them away.
And you don't even have to get them. We're going to get your name to Will Call to Jesse Campos. So thank you, Jesse, for all of that. We have not seen Jesse in quite a while.
I
Yes,
know,
we
I
have it.
haven't either.
And I want Jessie to know that I've gone into Facebook, YouTube, and I've downloaded all of her music, which is now the official flyer up in New York and Boston. Every show that we send up there, because it's in, it's on cable TV. There are no commercials allowed, but we are allowed to play her music.
Oh,
Well, that's
people,
nice.
people are contacting me. I got to reach out to Jessie. It's funny how this whole thing works. Also, when I announce "Are You Ready?" this campaign is coming. Are you ready for the hurricane season? And if you're not, you better get your stuff together. Not to use another S word. And you
S
can
word,
win.
solar fan.
You can win a solar fan. This one seems to think
It's a
is for
menopause fan.
Menopause fan. We'll call it whatever you want, but they're giving these away. 888-565. Call in and win.
Joe, we're keeping you really busy, and I need to thank Melissa Connors we have and Deb Barcelom from Deborah's Eyes for bringing arasha on our set today.
Yes.
Arasha is the Israeli word for lentil. So this is a protein, a high fiber meat alternative, I guess, for lack of a better word.
A tofu alternative.
Tofu alternative, no soy. It's made with lentils and turmeric and spices. It is just 12 grams of protein. You say it's like no points if you don't put the mayonnaise.
If you don't put
with
any of
it.
the sauce, there's no points. If you have 3 of them, it's 1 point, so you can have 6 for 2.
And it comes in a chunk just like it does tofu, so it takes on the taste of anything that you're making, and it's purely lentils. So it's got 12 grams of protein per serving, 42 grams of fiber, which is unbelievable, and very low carbohydrates because, as you tell me, lentil is a bean. We're not looking at, it's not a potato. So it's
Correct.
a legume, it's a bean. So check this out. They're actually serving it at, right in Boca Raton. Also in Miami, you can buy it in Mary Brickell Village if you want to get it to go. But at Farmer's Table in Boca, it's on the menu, and it's also on their to-go menu.
Yeah, it's delicious.
And there's a few other menus that we're going to be talking about. And if you don't cook it in the cauliflower oil, it's no points. You can season it with lemon or whatever. I got
How's your conversion going?
Cauliflower
Or you're
oil.
going to become Israeli?
You just made up
Cauliflower oil, right?
Cauliflower oil. You just made something.
It's not cauliflower oil.
It's sunflower oil, but you know what?
No,
Cauliflower oil sounds
I mean, that's
good.
what she cooked it in.
Yes, but you don't have to. If you
Yeah.
don't, points. If you
Coconut
just-
oil would be amazing.
Or like
I
she
don't know how
said, a
many points that
broth,
is.
like a vegetable
Broth is no
broth.
point. Now, the amazing thing about all of this is that you can play with it. I got a tofu story. Like, who was it that said, Michelle Spears, who was on set, she never had tofu before. I didn't have tofu either. I ordered chicken and broccoli when I was in New York about 10 years ago. And they delivered tofu and broccoli. And it's in the noodles, you know, or in the rice. So I thought there was something wrong with the chicken. So I called my favorite Chinese friend, my China restaurant. I said, there's something wrong with your chicken. He says, no, not chicken, that's tofu. I said, tofu? Tofu. I had never heard of tofu.
I like tofu, but you know we do try and stay away from some of the soy
Soy,
byproducts
yeah.
we were talking about. And this is such a great alternative. We just have to get it more into the public hands. I'm not vegan, but I'm thinking all these alternatives. I don't love meat so much, but you need the protein. How many eggs can you eat?
Yeah, I'm not vegan either, but I'm very conscious.
I'm not vegan at all, but I'm going to tell you something.
But you
For
like it.
15 minutes, I'll be vegan.
I'm
Give me some
telling
of
you.
this.
That was really
This
good.
is all that's left.
That's good. I had actually, Lynn, I only had 3. Take it easy. And no sauce on the other 2. But it is an amazing accomplishment what she's put together. And we should talk to
It's amazing what one person can do with passion and drive and a vision.
And the way she can affect lives with this thing. Diabetics would love this
I mean,
stuff.
just her story, how she has a passion for working with community. You know,
She was
and
teaching
gardening.
Teaching gardening, farm to
kids.
table, and imagine being able to incorporate this. My daughter's a teacher, and you always tell me, if you can teach a person to fish or give them a fish, if we can teach our kids to farm and we can make small gardens in our backyard, we can eat healthy for really virtually no cost, and yet they're learning and we're teaching them to grow it and to be experiencing it. That would be a great segment for the summer
You know,
also.
we never asked our food guru how he liked it. Reed, did you eat any of it?
Yeah, it's in the tofu.
How was it? You liked it?
It was interesting.
It's not tofu.
It's not tofu though.
Arasha.
It's lentils.
It's actually lentils. It
Read,
looks
it's
like
not tofu.
Would you eat like 10 or a bag of these if you ate one type of snack?
Well,
Probably
That's good.
And
passes the retest.
Friday, we're all going to be a conscious co-op. Noah was here. Noah Crane from our first hour. She has a show with us on Thursday nights from 7 to 7:30 on WNN. Tomorrow night show, she has her husband of 23 years. She looks 23, right?
I
Noah is
know.
just a beautiful soul. And we say she collects souls, Noah's Ark, and we are the Ark. We're the location where she gets to bring all her souls. But Friday, Conscious Co-op, where we're able to meet. Deb introduced us to Noah. Melissa will be there. Ada Shah will be there. Tom from SoFlo. 40 people. Sunny Arthur will be there. Dr. Shivani Gupta is the speaker talking about her fusionary formula. 11:30 until 2 p.m. It's at the Wyndham Hotel, second floor ballroom. In Boca Raton, right on Glades Road and I-95.
Yeah.
So you can go to noahcrane.com for info, buy a ticket, $27, $37 at the door. And we, I think, have our mini up and running. We're going
Yes.
live streaming, Freddie?
We are. And Sunny, if you bring that gong thing, I have Amazing Grace. She says I can
She's
gong
going
her.
in the gong?
I'm going to gong her.
We're bringing people from the gallery there. We just go in droves. We need a bus.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joan Melissa from Las Vegas said, "How you doing?
How you doing,
How
Las
you doing,
Vegas?
Vegas? Vegas in the house."
love
See,
Vegas.
they must have
Love
heard you,
it.
Deb.
Yeah, you know what? That's because Susan is in Vegas right now, and
Is
I
she?
bet you that's where that came from.
She's still there.
Vegas in the
Susan's in
house.
Vegas.
Susan,
Yeah.
you've been there a
and
very
Yeah,
they
that's
never,
why she's
they
not
never
gonna be
came
there
back
tomorrow.
when they went for the
No,
convention?
no, she's there on vacation because she's got 2 daughters there and grandchildren.
With Essentials. We've got
Grandson,
Barbara Beckler in the house from Living Waters Rejuvenation Med Spa. Welcome back, Barb.
Thank you.
She's
Glad
so
to be
lovely. We
here.
have the most beautiful souls that we get to work
Yes, she
with
is.
every day.
That's an angel disguised in women's clothing, right there.
She is definitely one of the Earth Angels. So welcome, Barbara. I don't know if you know Michelle and Deb. I don't know who me too, but
You met Deb
Yes.
before, but this is
Yes,
my
nice
first
to see you
meeting.
again.
Yeah.
and Barbara does such amazing work. And we've got so many regulations, governmental regulations, on what we can say on air legally. So all I'm going to tell you right up front, if you have any questions, call Barbara. Go in. She will walk you through it. She can talk you through all of the things that she has available at the Med Spa, because we can't say a lot of things because FDA rulings, but there's a lot of options that we can work with diabetes, and we can help with Alzheimer's and dementia. There's so many alternatives to
Keyword,
healing.
options.
Options.
And we don't cure nothing. Don't write me.
I'm not saying we're
curing
curing
nothing.
anything, but you know what? If there's options on helping loved ones, and I'm going through it right now with some family members, it's brutal. It is
To watch your loved ones
Yeah,
suffer.
it is.
to watch them suffer. And sometimes with dementia and Alzheimer's, the beauty is they don't know they're suffering, but it's the caregivers. And what we learned when we did the luncheon a couple months ago is that for every one person affected by these neurological diseases, at least 19 people surrounding them are affected. And I
Oh,
watch
it's
it
a
now.
life.
How many aides can we bring into a house at one time? How much equipment, and then the cost? Or are you better going to a facility? So it's just so far outreaching, it becomes overwhelming, even with the resources that we have every day coming forward.
Yes.
There are more.
That's why it's awesome. I mean, amazing just to do prevention, to start
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
Well, Barbara,
know,
do you
like
work
you-
with prevention?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about educating
Yeah.
the public, whether it's preventative or after, mid-stage where it's just setting in. There's so much that can be done now that wasn't available years ago, and so much more that we know that we
Yeah.
didn't know years ago. We really had our heads in the sand for a while, thinking that all of the chemical, all of the toxins, everything, the American diet was not going to affect.
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
not
they-
just the diet, but everything we're exposed to.
Our
Right,
American
right,
diet,
exactly.
someone
The
said to
heavy
me,
metals, the
they will have-
mercury and fillings. I mean,
Everything.
the list goes on
So-
and on. It's been building
But
up for
Barbara,
decades.
let me ask you: you think it's lack of information, and they just put it out there because they sell it? Like the sugar industry for 25, 30 years says sugar's good for you, right? And all of a sudden they pay billions
well, it's
of
better
dollars.
for you than the artificial stuff.
So, if you
Amen.
go to YouTube and Google whatthehealth.com,
Oh, yeah.
HEALTH.com.
There's
Yeah.
so many documentaries.
And there,
It's
there
a
are
good
many
documentary.
documentaries
Truth About
that
Cancer is
one.
one of the amazing
That one's
documentaries.
good.
Amazing. And if you go to the many sites,
Yeah.
okay, the society sites, and look at their homepage and things that they promote as healthy,
Yeah.
recipes that they promote as healthy, you need to watch this documentary because they finally got behind the scenes to see who their sponsors were
Yep.
for
Correct.
these associations.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
it's all about
It's all about money.
And my dad, we lost to Alzheimer's 5 years ago. So it's what you're saying, Dawn. I mean, once you've gone through it and you see, how it works. It's really heart-wrenching.
You know, I think prevention is amazing. And someone said to me, this loved one will have eaten himself to death at the end of his life. Now, did he enjoy every minute of it? Yes, but at the end, but at the end, the suffering and what it's doing, and just if he weren't this way, and if he didn't have this disease, and there's a lot of ifs.
Yeah, but dementia and Alzheimer's are so much to do with inflammation.
Yes.
And your omega ratio is so
Most
much to do with that.
And you know, sometimes you think a jolly...
Everybody doing the peanut oil and the corn oil and the vegetable oils.
But sometimes you think a big person is a jolly person. You ever heard that? Jolly is heavy?
Yeah.
And
Only with
sometimes
Santa
it
Claus.
isn't.
Only with
Sometimes
Santa Claus.
there's a lot of depression going on there. There are reasons
There's
that you're gaining the weight.
There's an extreme amount of depression when your gut is inflamed.
Well, it gets out of control, right? And I still get people asking me, well, you know, why am I taking essentials? And I say to them, listen, it's what I do. It helps me. I know the deal. CBD combined with the oil, the moringa oil. I have a recipe. Freddy, have my own recipe. I'm not telling you it's going to cure anything.
Right.
It works for me, and everybody that I've shared it with knocks them straight out, stress-free. They wake up and they go, holy smokes, what did you do to me? And I have more than 10 people that I've done it for.
Can I make a comment on the cure thing?
We can't cure anything.
Right.
We don't have to, because the body's self-healing. There is no cure for anything. It's you feed your body, and you treat your body with the right supplements and the right nutrition, and your body is going to heal. Just like when you break a bone, it mends. Just like when you cut your finger, it heals. Same with the internal part of our body. You just have to dig deeper, and you have to work harder.
Well, you also, but you have to understand.
But there's no such thing as cure. It's called taking care of the.
Well, you shouldn't have it to begin with.
Right.
That's
correct.
The whole premise of PRP and stem cell. How it works. What we do is we provide the environment, whether it's a knee joint, a shoulder, whatever, for the body to heal itself. So we saturate that joint, and then therefore it's able to heal. And over time, sometimes the wear and tear that we put on, we have stem cells, all of us do, we wouldn't be alive and breathing, okay? But the older we get, the older the stem cells get, and sometimes the wear and tear of a certain part of the body, we can't keep up, you know, the stem cells can't keep up with it. So what we do is we put that concentrated amount in that area and just bathe it, and again, provide the environment for the body to heal itself.
You know, it's really funny because some idiot guy
is.
got on this bicycle and fell off. I fell off the bike. And I know that I fractured my elbow because I felt it before. And I was in a lot of pain. I didn't show it. I was in a lot of pain. But the funny thing, a guy came up to me and says, you know, for a broken elbow, they put you in a cast and let the body heal, right?
Right.
So, I mean, think about that statement.
Arm at rest.
Arm at rest, let the body heal. So they're immobilizing you in a certain cast, certain position, so that the arm heals. Exactly what you're saying, Melissa. If you let the body, if you give the body a chance to heal.
Yeah.
Now, Freddie likes to eat a lot of toxin stuff. I used to eat McDonald's. I used to eat, and there's nothing wrong with that stuff if you want to eat it, but Freddie as a diabetic cannot. And therein lies the difference. So if I'm eating toxin in, toxin out. You see my sugar down to 113 this week is my new number. I'm
That's
down
amazing.
to 195.
That
I'm
is
tell
phenomenal.
you, it is a scary awakening when you tell your body, listen to me for a change, not you listening to your body. Listen to me for a change, and you do these combinations and you let it catch up. Not overnight. Your body has to sort of, because my weight goes up,
No,
and
it
my
will
sugar
never be
goes up, and then
overnight.
it comes down.
I mean,
again.
for me, when I started healing my body, I was 30 years old, so it was 30 years of abuse, severe abuse.
I got 20 years on you. I have 56 years of abuse.
But the body is so amazing. If you start doing the right thing, literally within a day, you can feel relief.
Yeah.
Within one day of stop the self-infliction on it. One day.
And you know, the amazing thing is that people say to me, you know, because I'm drinking a lot of water everywhere I go. I drink a lot of water. It makes a big difference in your life. You wake up and you have a bottle of water before you have your coffee. Try that.
What's our body made? What's our body made of?
Water.
What's and our brain is.
We're 99.99%
Our brain is
water.
60% water.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When
Where
we
we
come back,
going?
we're going to commercial. More with our Wellness Wednesday. Give us a call. We've got a lot of giveaways. Tickets to Miami Web Fest, Harvest Seasonal Grill and Wine
Give
Bar,
us a
Local
call.
Greens. Call in.
What's
What's
the matter
number?
with you?
What's our number?
888-565-1470. I got my hood hat on, baby.
And we'll be right back.
I love your hood hat.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
5 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium ancient superfood algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. eatessentialsnow.com.
Contact Jen.
Give Joe a call and we'll get you all those tickets out via will call. So we've got everything available. We've got our board. I don't know, they're running some sound on our board, some technical issues. And Friday is Conscious Co-op, so come on out to Wyndham Hotel, 2nd floor, ballroom right above Farmer's Table, 11:30 until 2 p.m. for some networking and a room full of healers.
That's right. And if you have, you know something, if you got a product, because we're going to be there as well, I got an idea for that thing that day too. Bring your product and let us check it out. Like we had this on the air, bring
At
it.
a shop.
Bring
We're
it.
going to be doing some interviews, live streaming the event, which will be very exciting. And so right now we're talking Wellness Wednesday and prevention. And the amazing thing I want to talk to Barbara about, there's stem cells. And Freddie and I last year, we did a 4-day summit. It was the World Stem Cell Summit.
Yep.
But it's not just stem cells. You can't just, right? We're you're reharvesting and putting back so many of our, I can't just say stem cells, because we've got all different things in our bodies that cause us healing. It's not just the stem cell, and that's, I think, the misnomer. Right, there's growth factors. It's biologics is what we're putting back to our body for healing. What are you doing at the Living Waters?
Definitely. Well, the stem cells, first of all, in and of themselves, there's different ways to derive them. There's autologous, which are from your own body. So we can actually derive stem cells from the patient's adipose tissue or from their bone marrow. We have the first FDA-approved bone marrow kit. And both of those are excellent up to a certain age because they age just like the rest of your body.
So what's the age?
So it depends on the person's overall health, lifestyle, fitness. First of all, if you smoke, you're destroying stem cells. So if someone comes in for a stem cell treatment, no matter what type, say for their knee, we let them know right up front, you know, you're not a candidate, because why would we take your money and do this for you when it's not going to work because of the smoking?
Is one is from the belly or the bone marrow better than another? Or for different reasons?
They're different. So the number proven, the number of stem cells that's derived from adipose tissue is the greatest number. However, for a lot of orthopedic use, many doctors are preferring the bone marrow derived stem cell instead because, you know, it's from the spine. So there's a lot of different growth factors, you know.
How do you pull out, when you're going through the adipose tissue, which you're going through your belly fat, and you're going through the bone marrow, you're going straight into the spine, right into the marrow. How do you get rid of all the belly fat versus the cells that we want to re-inject?
Okay, so there's a process and you have to have special equipment to do it, and it's all, of course, enclosed. It's a special hood, and you separate it. You separate the stem cell from the fat cells, and that is what then you mix with the patient's PRP and inject into the affected joint or, you know, wherever the injury is.
So you put it back, you do both at the same time?
Mm-hmm. When it's a joint, you combine them and you saturate that joint. And so you're getting all the growth factors from the platelet-rich plasma and the stem cell as well. One is the fertilizer. The PRP is the fertilizer. So 6 weeks after the original therapy, then we have the patient come back in and we do just PRP, and that's just an added fertilizer because the stem cells continue to work for months.
Now I got a question. Wow. People that are having children, like I'm about to become a grandfather in about 7 days, allegedly. It might be a little later.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I tell my son that they should freeze or keep the umbilical cord, right?
Yes. Yeah. You can bank it.
You can bank it. Now, do you have to have that procedure before with the hospital so that they don't 86 it and then they...
Yes.
I'm sure everything has to be set up beforehand, but for anyone listening, the really important part of this, and because many people have been banking them for a while now.
The cord blood, yeah?
Yes. We just had the Regenerative Medicine Forum at the Diplomat in Hollywood 2 weeks ago. So this is what's happening though. Just like anything else, you have to make sure that whoever you're using to then harvest those stem cells from that banked cord know what they're doing. Because they can hand you, you know what I mean, the ampule or whatever it comes on dry ice, but and if it wasn't processed properly, it destroyed.
Is that what they do? It doesn't sit in a bank? It doesn't sit in like a blood bank or a cord blood bank? They send it back to you at home?
No, it does, but when you ask for it, say if there's an injury, say you did it 10 years ago and now your child had it.
Oh, when you want to use it.
And you want to use it, it's all in how it's processed.
And do you have a company
that
you met that you trust with that? I mean, that's a very trustworthy thing.
There really is. There's only two, you know, and I haven't actually worked with them yet, but you know, the reputable tissue bank companies that I work with, I have 2 different ones. You know, they have. So that's kind of what I go off of because I know what's in the product we use, the allografts, which are derived from umbilical cord and amniotic fluid for patients who are older. You know, my mom's 92, so when I brought her over from Tampa to treat her because she was having a tremor in her right hand, and she's just a firecracker, you know. I'm like, no, we need to take care of this.
So that's different than using your own, because there's different forms of the stem cells.
So there's the adipose, there's the bone marrow,
which comes from yourself,
and then there's an allograft, and that means you're getting that from American-based tissue donor banks, and it's from full-term C-section mothers that have been pre-screened and everything. So
embryonic,
amniotic fluid, and umbilical cord.
Okay.
And it doesn't.
So
it's not
very,
rejected by the body or any kind of matching needs to be done.
No, it's amazing. They're pluripotent. Takes about, you know, on an average of 90 days for them to really attach and convert to your DNA. But we've had wonderful success with the allografts that we use, and people all across the country have, you know. So for older people, that's a wonderful option. Or for people who don't have fat. Now the bone marrow derived stem cell kits just came out like 3 months ago. So of course, you know, we got everybody certified, and we've already done like 15 cases, and they've gotten amazing results. But for example, when I had the car accident last year and broke my ankle and broke my hand, well, I don't have any fat, unfortunately, for them to take it from. So I automatically went to the allograft, and I got great results.
What's the recovery time difference?
Oh, it cuts it in half.
Yeah.
I mean, when my ankle was broken, the whole table dome, you should have seen the MRI, and the surgeon at Holy Cross was like, this is the slowest healing injury, no weight bearing at all for 6 weeks at least. I was in a wheelchair, and then he was like, and you're gonna be booted, and within, I wanna say, 3 weeks of, I got the cast off. I mean, there was no cast. I had to just be in the wheelchair. So after 6 weeks, 3 weeks after that, then I was back in my big heels.
Well, let me ask you this. We're using it for joints. We're using it for vampire facials. We're doing for beauty, aesthetics, and mobility. You just got back from the Regenerative Medicine Conference. What else are potentially some we can use it for?
You know, the future, when they say the future is stem cells, you know, I really believe that wholeheartedly. You can see worldwide already other countries that have the freedom, you know, to do the therapies and getting amazing results. Mel Gibson with his dad taking him to Mexico. I mean, there's just countless, you know,
and I know Israel,
testimonies.
You know, last year when Pam did her Brain Bowl for the Alzheimer's Association, they had Hadassah Hospital come in from Israel because what they're finding for neurological disorders, and when we spoke with them at the summit, what they're doing, the research on muscular MS. MS is unbelievable. When people are going to Israel, they're going across the world for treatment.
Japan,
for neurological disorders.
Now let me repeat. Okay, if you want more information, I want you to call Barbara and at least get
the information.
Options.
Right.
Get options. And we're not saying that it cures anything. We're not none of that stuff. So don't write to me and FDA relax. We're just saying that if you want more information.
What's your phone number, Barbara?
It is 561-894-6006.
And not only do you do stem cells and PRP, I know Handcuffed Jamie was really sick before she went to Vegas. She had to come in for IV therapy.
She did.
Oh, she did.
Handcuffed Jamie.
She did make it okay.
What did you do for her?
So we did a combination of the Myers cocktail and the vitamin C IV. So we really did the B vitamins, selenium, zinc, the high dose of vitamin C.
You did that for Faith Washington too.
Yes,
and she got over her and her daughter.
I just heard of the Myers cocktail on a Bulletproof podcast like 3 days ago.
Yeah, but we don't do the regular one. You know, we don't use calcium. We use magnesium, and then we also add in selenium and zinc, and we always do the B12 too. Most people just do the B complex.
Yeah.
So ours is like supercharged and really is amazing, and it bypasses even someone who has inflammation in the gut, which where most diseases start from, and you can't absorb the nutrients and the vitamins, and sometimes they can even, if they have leaky gut syndrome, you can even just...
It's a waste of money.
It's a waste of money, and they can have reactions
IV.
to something that for someone that doesn't have that syndrome would be very healthy, very helpful. So the vitamin IVs are wonderful for those people so that they can absorb the nutrients that their body is deficient in. And that's the other thing, we test blood. You know, we don't just do, for anything when people come in. I have people come in and they want bioidentical hormone therapy. You know, we do the pellet. Okay, well, we're going to run your blood work. We check for everything, your D3, B12. So many people are deficient in that, and you know what that can cause.
Ask Barbara about what you just told me about, Deb.
3 out of 4 people are
NTP?
deficient.
Oh, NTP. My endocrinologist just put me on NTP.
What is
and it's
that?
compounded. It's for my thyroid
nature's
disease.
thyroid.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's compounded,
So
and
it's
there's only
not
one
synthetic?
place in Palm Beach County
In
that
Palm
does it.
Beach,
It's on
yeah.
Okeechobee, and they actually mail it to me, but since my husband is a government employee, I have really great insurance. It cost me like $4 for 3 months.
Oh, that's
So it's not
great,
synthetic.
That's right.
As far as I know, it's not synthetic, and obviously it's gluten free too because
Everything
I'm
that
gluten
we
intolerant.
get is from compounded pharmacies.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, a lot of people, they get aware of B12. They think they're doing a good thing. And then they go somewhere and they get B12, but it's cyanocobalamin instead of the methylcobalamin, which is
So important.
So important.
Big difference, right?
You know,
Yeah.
so there's a big difference.
So
So
that is the first thing I learned from Daphne. I realized I've known Daphne from Health and Vitamin Concepts for 15 years. That's how long I've been working with her. And that was the first thing she said. And we've got family members who have dementia, and it started many years ago. And she said the first thing you need to put them on is the methylcobalamin. And I take it every day. I just chew it. It's easy.
Yeah.
But fun fact, a friend of mine went to see Daphne for depression. And went through all the battery of everything, and they said it's starting with your gut.
Absolutely.
And they went, what do you mean, my
100.
gut? This has been a lifetime of, having stomach problems, but now I think I have them under control. And she went, no, no, no. She put this person on glutamine for 3 days, and you know what? They feel so much calmer and happy. Glutamine, no antidepressants, no
I'm sure
B-complexes.
she probably recommended a few dietary changes to
You know
stop
what
the
she
inflammation
said?
of the gut.
She said, let's start with one thing for 3 days, then
Okay.
we
Right,
add in
and
something
then-
else for 3 days, and you don't need to go this. Let's start slow, and just that slow change. Oh my gosh,
Isn't
she
that
is
amazing?
amazing.
Well,
because
I'm
you
so
don't know what someone's reacting to if you just do
Amazing.
everything
I'm
at
so
once.
pro that because I suffered from severe depression where I wanted to kill myself. So I've been in those shoes, and I did it completely natural. I chose not to do the antidepressant route. And when I hear people, just like Robin Williams or someone taking their own lives, it hits me so deep because
And this person said, "Oh my gosh."
There's a fine line.
But it
There's a
is
fine line
it's
there.
very easily reversed if
Yeah.
you do the work and you
But
have someone to
imagine
guide you.
if you can get through it with your gut health without all the
But
antidepressants.
everything is from the gut health.
Isn't that?
I always say
amazing?
a lot of people say our gut is our second brain, but I say it's our first because if that's infected,
you're foggy
you
up
have
here.
and it's when we say infected, there's just leaky gut, there's pathogens, there's
Parasites,
parasites, there's fungal. It all plays
Yeah.
a role.
You know,
yeast
and it's
like-
really funny because the essentials, I learned that lesson the hard way. And essentials for me has helped me figure this thing out. If you are aware that you have leaky gut, right? I mean, you walk around. I got a friend of mine who's meeting me at Weight Watchers tomorrow.
98%
and
of
David, you
America
better
has
be
leaky
there.
gut.
And all of a sudden, you begin to diminish that piece, doing it different ways, doing it intelligently. Watch what happens to your life. Everything changes.
No more brain fog?
No, everything from your, no more brain. All of a sudden, everything looks clearer. You're thinking faster. Everything jumps
Just trying
at
to see
you.
the
And it comes
the
at
vitamins
you.
that are in here.
And the amazing thing about the essentials,
algae.
for me, it's just algae. For me, and again, don't write to me, it's for me, it actually makes me feel better.
Well, you're getting nutrients that your
But
body
there's
was
probiotics
crying
in here,
for.
There's digestive enzymes in here.
Do you take that with
and
food?
then there's algae.
I take it in the morning
There's
after I have
fungi,
breakfast.
too.
And I drink a
So-
lot of water afterwards.
So you
And-
take 5 capsules.
Be,
Yeah.
be careful when you're consuming liquids with your food, by the way.
No, I don't eat
Okay.
it.
Well, you
not
just say you drink a
afterwards.
lot of.
Afterwards.
You should only have enough to take supplements 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after your meals.
Yeah, no, I start my
The
bucket.
beet- the
So many
beetroot
things
is
to
great,
learn.
too.
Start
I
my
know.
bucket.
If you need information, Barbara, I can
We're
get it
heading
for
back
you.
to commercial break. If
I'll
you're
give you
interested in the
information about it,
essentials,
'cause I'm involved with the company.
eatessentialsnow.com in the promo code BCTV fan, Brooklyn Cafe TV fan. Give us a call. We still have lots of
How do you
giveaways,
remember
Freddie.
that?
I don't have brain fog. 888-565-1470 because I take my methylcobalamin every day, my B12 from Daphne.
Oh, listen, before we go to commercial, Noah Crane was on at the hour before Vegas. She was on before, so if you see the show when we end, you can see the beginning. She was on.
Because I've been to
All
Bio
right,
Station
we'll
for
be
some
right back.
hangover IVs.
What is CBD? CBD, or cannabidiol, is found in the cannabis plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, sleep, inflammation, and immunity. Did you know we all have internal systems ready to balance CBD? It's time to get healthy, not high. Do you suffer from anxiety, chronic pain, or moodiness? Contact Jamie Hidalgo at 561-674-7446. The #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Call Jamie, safe for all ages, at 561-674-7446 or visit us online at www.livelovecbd.com.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Join Dawn and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
I feel like Santa Claus.
I feel like the Salvation Army. And we're at the Brooklyn Cafe, this little red bell.
Oh, wow, I love that.
Brooklyn
Salvation
Cafe.
Army.
You know what? Have
So-
some Utopia coffee. You know what I'm doing right now?
What are you doing?
I am vitalizing my Utopia coffee so I can get to a whole nother level of my molecular structure and being in a utopia. Happiness to a whole
We
nother
forgot
level.
the lemons because we were going to do the lemon test. We had so many people today. We could have done the lemon test
We'll
for
do it
the
tomorrow.
That would have been
vitalizer.
awesome. I
The
haven't
lemon
done
test.
the lemon test.
Oh, we had-
What's
oh,
the
you haven't?
lemon test?
You work with Faith
Vitalize
Washington
half
and you
of
haven't
them
done
and
it,
not the other
but look,
half.
I'm
You
vitalizing
don't know
it.
the lemon test?
It's
I show you the
amazing.
lemon test.
We're going to do the lemon test.
Okay.
We got to bring a lemon. You'll get us some infused lemons.
We're going to do a test with the Vitalizer. It will change the molecular structure of the same lemon. You're going to taste it. It's going to be lemon, and then we're going to vitalize it. You're going to taste the same lemon again. It's going to blow your mind.
It takes everything back to the way it was when it first came from the ground, before everything is sprayed and done. And
I would have brought some lemons.
Do you know that women the scent of lemon for women, if you put it in boiling water and you fill your house with the smell of scent for women, it removes hormonal.
I love that word, hormonal.
Anxiety.
It's like it's a harmonious hormones in Freddy's world.
Isn't that hormonal?
That's close, right?
That's good.
Harmonious hormones. That's a new Freddy thing.
It's an oxymoron, Dawn.
Right?
Yes,
That's why
exactly.
Freddy put it together.
It's definitely an oxymoron.
It takes away hormonal anxiety. I think you better suck down the
Is that why there was a request to bring lemon?
That's why he wants lemon.
You can always, if you ever want to come to the studio, bring a lemon. You don't have to wait for an invitation. Just come in. We will do the experiment. Whatever. We had a lot of people say we could have done that.
Yeah.
But John Wellman is watching. Freddie, my son. Yes, I was given this hat. He wants to know where I got the hat. I was given this hat by Are You Ready? Remember when we spent Hurricane last year? Well, this year, my friend, I got a bag that's going to take care of all our needs.
YTMS, your time management system, which is what Freddie needs.
That's right.
An assistant for his time management system. You're doing pretty good, though.
We're going to need that this year with this weather.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
And what I want to do,
I have a generator and I have 14-gallon gas tank. That's always ready to be used.
Dress here.
Yeah,
really.
I'm right up the road. It's a brand new community built.
Okay.
I invite everybody.
We're all going to Melissa's house.
We do a lot of food prepping, and we're good to go. I was like the coffee fairy. Nobody in my community had power, and I'm skipping around, knocking on people's doors.
Here you go. We now have, all you need is a scoop. In my case, it's a half a scoop. You can have the full scoop.
Might be a quarter scoop for
the way I'm going.
I think an eighth is more.
You know what I've had today? I've had
scoop.
Utopia.
I want to try it.
Well, boil some water for
We'll
you.
boil some water.
Utopia coffee and Adasha as we're having lentil protein and coffee.
Unbelievable.
I love what we're doing here.
Unbelievable. And getting back to that, Freddie, so
Alert
that's
and
on that. Now, I wanted to get back to Barbara real quick because Barbara did something for me to help me with my neuropathy. Again, she put me on a machine, and we did it a few times. She actually came here to do it, which is amazing. And what I discovered was, not the day you did it, not the next day, a few days later, something happened to my legs. They became alive. So I created this deal where I put CBD oil with moringa, and I rub it together, and I took 10 minutes on each leg. And I don't know, all of a sudden, the pressure went away. Okay? And you came back and you did it again, and I waited a couple of days again. And it was like all of a sudden, something was happening with my feet. Okay. And of course, you've got to continue to do it. But my feet feel 110% better now since we started doing it. Now, I'm not saying she has a cure for neuropathy. Don't get nuts on me. What I'm saying is that it alleviated me to the point that I could work again.
To help your body function again.
Yes.
But it was what, the VMAX?
No, this was the Tesla Max.
The Tesla Max.
And how it works is it actually, most people have heard of the TENS unit because it uses electrical current. The Tesla Max is unique in that the amount of energy that it's able to deliver to your legs, your feet, in your instance, is so much greater than a TENS unit, but it doesn't burn you. Like with a regular TENS unit, in order to deliver that much, it would burn the skin, it would burn you. But the Tesla Max does not. So it really is sort of not the same, but the basis is the same, meaning that it's increasing your circulation. The reason you have neuropathy is, especially as a diabetic, is you have decreased circulation. And then you have inflammation and
makes it even worse.
Water retention, and even worse. And you're really restricting all of those capillaries and blood vessels. So by cutting that, increasing the circulation, then you get to start feeling your nerve endings again, which walking on a wood floor or a cold tile floor, feels completely different. So for a diabetic, say for diabetic foot ulcers, any of that, the PRP injections, what it does to promote neovascularization, creating new blood vessels, and therefore increasing the blood flow permanently, not that one treatment would permanently cure it, but it heals, and it's well documented I mean, you can go on the, medicalwebsites.org, and they're documented as far as PRP healing diabetic foot ulcers when nothing else does.
And that is very devastating to a diabetic, because if you don't heal those ulcers, my mother, may she rest in peace, had an ulcer that she developed in Puerto Rico, and she could not overcome the ulcer. She could not, and it's very painful, it's brutal, it gets infected, and all of a sudden things start disappearing. So it's important that at least, and again, don't write to me, get the information. All I'm saying is have a conversation. That's all I'm saying. Have a conversation.
That's what I always tell someone that I'm working with. Find the why and work with your doctor. Bring it to your doctor's attention. And if they're not going to, feel free to get another doctor that will work with you on a more natural route.
But if you're a diabetic and you're recommending PRP, would you use his own stem cells, or would you use from outside source?
So PRP is platelet-rich plasma. So that's completely different. So what we do is, Freddie's going to come in, we're going to draw his blood, we're going to spin it down in the special equipment that we have, using the special kit that we have, because whenever you're injecting, this isn't a regular centrifuge. These aren't regular yellow top. There's a lot of places that cut corners because that doesn't cost them.
So you would still use Freddy's
blood,
Freddy's
and
blood
then
for
we're
his
going
feet.
to spin that down and get the platelet-rich plasma, and that's what we are injecting into his feet.
So no stem cells.
Yes, and that's what's going to heal. That's full of growth factors. The healing properties on it are amazing. If someone comes in soon enough, before they're bone on bone, then they don't even have the added expense of stem cell, or an allograft. They can just use their own PRP. We inject it again, bathe that joint, and it will facilitate the body to heal itself, okay? But once they're bone on bone, then you need to pull out the big guns. You need the stem cell and the PRP. But the results are proven. I mean, 98% of the people that, and this is proof, that go for hip replacement could be healed with stem cell and PRP. Without surgery,
prior
without
surgery.
downtime.
Surgery is so.
Once you get an artificial joint, people don't realize, okay, you have an artificial joint, you have painful rehab, you're under
metal in your body.
Okay, and it's going to wear out again. And then when you have to go under again, you're that much older, what have you. So why not let your body heal itself and regrow the meniscus disc, heal that ligament, heal that tendon, heal the rotator. We do it for soft tissue, we do it for joints. I mean, the results are amazing.
Regenerative medicine is amazing, and I know someone was here the other day talking about how they're not so sure the brain can regenerate or nerve endings when you're talking spinal cord injury. But we have someone coming on tomorrow, and she talks about how she helps re-stimulate the nerves with laser therapy, which is fascinating. To put her with you, Barbara, would be like an unbelievable segment.
I've had 2 meetings with a brilliant neurosurgeon, and he says unequivocally, they thought for years that the brain cells could not regenerate. He said that is absolutely false. They're already doing other surgeries that have proven that wrong, and so to incorporate the stem cell therapy and what it's going to bring for the future, it's already available, but we'll see. I'm very hopeful.
What's PRP?
Is that platelet-rich plasma?
Yeah.
The amazing thing is, I'm a big Jets fan, and 10, 20 years ago, Bird ran into his own teammate and snapped his spinal cord. And he was on the field, they had to rip off his uniform and everything, and he couldn't walk, right? And it wasn't that 3 months later, he was walking again. So this thing about your nerve endings don't regenerate, we have to stick our finger in our heads and go, let's think about this for a second.
There has to be a tremendous place for this in professional sports.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, you can't turn on ESPN without. They've been doing that.
I was going to say.
Orthopedically used, is widely accepted.
That's how the Miami Project started, was with Nick Bonacotti, when his son was a terrible injury.
But the hope for MS, dementia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, is just...
The hope is there.
Heal the gut.
We
can make a tremendous team.
Bartolo Colon? 44-year-old Bartolo Colon, he's pitching for the Texas Rangers, threw a no-hitter for 7 innings. At 44 years of age, he had it done 5 years ago in Germany.
Yeah.
And he is the best case of regenerating his arm. He is 44. He wants to play till he's 50.
There's hope. So for joints, for facials.
How about
for
runner's knee?
Even questions with dementia,
know what
neurological
runner's knee
disorders.
is?
Contact Barbara. What's your number? Because I want to get it out before we got. Contact Barbara.
561-894-6006.
And she'll sit and she'll talk to you about some options when it comes to neurological diseases, when it comes to joint pain, sports injuries, even just getting rehydrated with her Myers cocktail. What Freddie had done for his neuropathy, diabetes. There's so many options.
Come in
We're
and have a
talking about
session.
alternative health.
You got pain, you got issues at the house with the A word and all that stuff. Come on down.
We do everything, sexual wellness.
All that
It's
stuff. The V shot, the D shot, the B shot,
the P shot,
the
O
ABC shot, the ring shot, whatever shot you need. Come on
Check
down.
out Barbara, Living Waters Med Spa. She's right on Federal Highway, just south of Palmetto Park Road, right near WNN. Michelle, our health expert, Melissa, sorry,
okay.
Deborah Size. It's been a day.
It's
Don't
been a
forget
day.
Conscious Co-op on Friday from 11:30 until 2 p.m. at Wyndham Hotel.
Yeah, but we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other and have a wonderful Wednesday, everyone.
And
sorry,
don't be
Melissa.
late. Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracassa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddie S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.